Hey everybody. So I did a nice beautiful dousing of luxurious emollient, humectant skincare this morning. So my face is feeling refreshed and revitalized and nourished and not stuck where I can't move it or speak. So it's a good day. So I wanted to bring a couple of things to you today. I wanted to compare, sort of do a comparison. I'm actually going to do one side with one product and the other side with the other product. And the two that I'm going to be using are e.l.f. Rose Gold palette, the e.l.f. Rose Gold. Oh boy, that sun is really gonna torture my reflections here. And the Gwen Stefani Just a Girl palette. Let me open them up. Here is the Gwen Stefani palette, which is really full of beautiful warm tones. And here is the e.l.f. Rose Gold palette, which I just used in a recent video. And again, this is also full of really beautiful, gorgeous mattes and shimmers, warm tones as well. Both of these are like eye candy to me. And what I've noticed right away when I was looking at the two is that they have some very similar colors. I'm going to create an eye look with one on one side and one on the other, and I'm not going to tell you which. And then in the end, I will reveal which is which. Get ready to make up and have fun. First of all, I'm going to start with my primer. This is my Bare Minerals primer. And if you want your makeup to look really good and on point, this is slightly tinted. A good primer over top of hydrated skin is the best to get your makeup to look like healthy skin glowing from beneath and really help the foundation do what it's meant to do. This stuff. This is the kind that does not have SPF in it. By Bare Minerals, it's the Primetime Brightening Foundation Primer. This underneath a mattified foundation is just, it's gorgeous and it looks very velvety and it really just brings out the best of the foundation. So kind of like an eye primer will do for your eyeshadow, this is how important a face primer is, and I am going to do a whole video on primers. So then I'm going to, as that sets up for just a moment, I'm going to warm up my minerals because I am using my Bare Minerals Original Mineral Foundation in shade Medium. Tap it in the cap. I am so excited. I washed all of my brushes this morning and then I made a fire because we had a snowstorm and ice storm. So I have a beautiful fire going and I set my brushes not too close to the fire but on the ottoman in the living room, sort of near the fire, swirling and tapping back off for them to dry, and they just fluffed right up. So, all right, so again, big swirls.
Again, swirling and swirling. Over my eyes. I am going to put on my primer as well.
And that finish is just so beautiful. It really is just so natural looking. It's henna weekend, so pardon my hair. Yeah, I'll be doing that later tonight or tomorrow night. All right. So now I am going to go in with some of their, with the Bare Minerals bronzer. So the warm bronzer, a little bit of a contour brush, and I am going to just sweep up underneath my cheekbone and just slightly up above. I contemplated doing a full contour of my face today, but then I decided I would save that for a glam look day. Today's going to be an everyday day. Not that you can't contour every day, but just decided I was just going to do a little bit of bronzing and contouring with that. Again, just a beautiful, subtle bronzing, just so pretty. Right up on this forehead that just there we go. Direct line, just a blending into my natural hollow of my cheek. Okay, very good. And then down here, just a wee bit down there, across my nose. Now, I don't put this on my, I don't put any of it down across around here because I want that to look as light and full as possible. I do like the depth of my cheeks to show and accentuate my cheekbones, but then I like the rest of my face to look as full as it possibly can. I'm going to try the Revlon primer. I bought this for my Revlon video and then completely blanked on it, so it never got used, but I am going to use it today. Now, I also have the Urban Decay, which I love, and I've been using that for years and years, but, you know, this was actually on sale, and I figured I'd give it a try. Okay, it's got a kind of a large hole, so it popped out there. It's nice and creamy. I may have gotten a little bit too much out of that squirt. Yeah, I have a ton of it here, but we'll just work that in. So this feels very nice going on. It's a little shiny. It has a bit of a shimmer, which is interesting. I hope that kind of goes away, but I'm not sure why it's there. To dry down and some of that shimmer is going away, but I think I need to smooth it over again. And that's it for a moment. I had used my Glow Baby this morning as the salicylic, glycolic salicylic acid and lactic acid. So it's full of I can't speak today. So it's full of AHAs. And I used this morning, and that's what really just kind of woke everything up on my face. I just had a really dry week this week, so it felt great to kind of help myself shed that and then make room to absorb all of the great stuff that I put on for my morning routine after that. We are good to go. This is brightening. I do like that. We'll see how it works with the product. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to now choose my palette. And after I do this, I will show you which ones in the e.l.f. palette that I used to match the ones in Gwen's Just Like a Girl palette. Good thing I washed all my brushes today. I'm going to need them all. All right, let's get started. Here we go. I love doing stuff like this. I did way back when I did a MAC one. Was it MAC and e.l.f. or MAC and Wet n Wild? It was a MAC and Wet n Wild. Using my new Tarte blushes. I don't know if I've shown you guys these or not yet, but stunning. So one of these will be here after I do my eyes. Done. Now, I don't have my glasses on. You guys know the drill. So, once I put them on, I can see if I have any imbalances. I did have my mirror up close. They looked very well balanced to me in here, but again, I have severe astigmatism. So sometimes that can be a real bugger. I am going to jump off and do my brows and mascara. I will be right back for blush and lips. I just wanted to jump back on because I am using a new mascara, and this is the brush, the wand. This is by Milk, and I haven't used this yet. It came in a birthday kit I think I got from Sephora, and I am going to use, well, I was going to use my Tarte blushes, but you know what? Maybe I'll try this little guy, this little cream blush from Milk. Okay, so anyways, I wanted you to see the wand because I am now about to apply to my eye. Okay, brows and mascara are done. We are back to do the blush. I have decided against doing my Tartes because I tried the Milk mascara. I figure I would just try this. And this is, what even is this? This is the shade, this is the Werk, W-E-R-K, Lip and Cheek. I'm not really a fan of lip and cheek stuff. I don't like the thought of rubbing it on my face and then rubbing it on my lips, or rubbing it on my lips and then rubbing it on my face. That's just not a product that really appeals to me. Okay, but I like this on my cheeks. This is great on my cheeks. Makes me curious to know what it would be like on my lips. But not gonna go there. That's really pretty. That taps on or blends on very nicely. You know I love to go up here with my blush all the way up on that cheekbone. And same here. All the way up onto that cheekbone, up toward my temple. Okay, lastly, the lips. Let's see, what am I gonna do? You know what? Yeah. No, I love this new Milani Rose Femme. Yeah, so pretty, so pretty. All right, let's go in with my Makeup Revolution. I just grabbed this one. This is the Hydra Bomb. I picked this up at Ulta. And Makeup Revolution Ultra Balm, no, Hydra Bomb Lip Gloss with peptides and hyaluronic acid. Okay, yep, we're going for this one. Whoa, well now ain't that a biggie? Why so big? This has so much product on it, I don't even know what to do with it all. Ugh. All right, I like the gloss, but this thing is just kind of sinfully obnoxious. That is a beautiful color. Okay. I like it. I like the Hydra Bomb. They sure do bomb you with one heck of an applicator. And then it leaves, you know, product around. I don't like that. But I do like the gloss. The color is really pretty. This is, what color was this? Don't know, can't see it. I will link it below. Let me get my glasses on. Yeah, that is really nice. It's very, it's not too thick. It does definitely feel hydrating. It's, it has nice movement to it. It's not sticky or tacky as I'm speaking. Oh, first I want to just give you guys, oh, this hair. Okay. Anyway, one last look at the eyes, and I'm really hoping that this is coming into focus. Glasses are going on. think I got it matched. Yeah, I see very little differences. Ugh, and that window is going to drive me crazy because it's reflecting on one eye. Let me see if I can shift the camera a little bit. Like that, maybe. Move over here a wee bit. See if I can catch the light in the center so it doesn't skew the eyeshadows. Okay, so what did I do? Can you guess? Let's see. My left, your right. Right? Left? Okay. My left is Gwen Stefani. On my right is the e.l.f. Now, I'm going to hold up these palettes again. And where'd the other one go? There it is. Okay, so here we have it. Now, the colors that I used all. Sorry about that. If it lost anything that I was saying, my battery died and it's saying replace battery pack. Well, I don't have a spare battery pack, so I had to go shove it on the charger for about 20 minutes and then come back. So needless to say, everything is still looking perfectly perfect. All right, so let's get back to the, totally threw me off my game for a moment. Let's see. So let me get back to the palettes so that I can explain to you. Oh, I think I had told you. Yeah, I told you that the Gwen Stefani was on the left and the e.l.f. Rose Gold is on the right. So opposite for you. So on your right is Gwen Stefani and on your left is the e.l.f. Rose Gold. Okay, so I was saying I used all four of these. I went in with my base layer here, and then this is my corner, and then this was my mid-range over into blending into these two a little bit, and then this was inner corner and blended slightly over into that. This I brought up across, swept it up like underneath my brow. For the e.l.f. palette, in order to create this color of Gwen's, I used a combination of this one and this one. And so the two browns were very, very similar. I can tell you that Gwen's is a little bit cooler. e.l.f.'s turned out to be just a hair warmer, just a hair warmer. So I used this one from e.l.f. and then I used this one as, so this one was the corner. This one was my base along with a little bit of this one to try to lighten it up because this one is slightly lighter and pinkier. So I just did that one with that one and blended that together. And then for the gold, the rose, like that really pretty pink rosy color that's a shimmer, I used this matte with this shimmer. And then for this on the inset, I went straight up with a combination of, wait, no. Yeah, I just used this one because this one is the shimmer. So that one was close enough. That one was a close enough match to that. So there you have it. I created the same look you can get from Gwen's palette at $28 out of an e.l.f. palette that I think retails for about $8. I did get mine at Marshall's for $3.99. So differences. Not much looks-wise. I think that, you know, if you're on a budget or you really, you know, like to support the drugstore brands versus high-end brands, there is barely a difference with the look. The actual difference that I see is that Gwen's matte is very creamy. So the formulations, you know, there's a difference in the formulations. How they worked out on my eyes, nobody else is going to know, but applying it I knew. And so the Gwen's palette definitely has a really pretty matte finish, especially in the deeper tone on that brown that I used in the corner. The e.l.f. one, I was able to blend it up and kind of mix it around, but it took a little more effort. This is definitely, you know, swipe it on a little bit, smear it out, brush it out, and you're all set. Whereas the e.l.f. was, you know, playing with some colors and just kind of working up that blend. Part of that was my fault because I applied a little bit too much of that pink at first to meet the color that was in here. Because this is my first time playing with it, I wanted to do it right here, right now. So had I had practice before, wouldn't have been as much fun, wouldn't have been as true to life as when you open it up and you start going for it. But I would have been able to capture that color a little more quickly without, you know, any error. But overall, I mean, again, if you want to take another look, you really, you can't see the difference. You really can't. I mean, even in person, you cannot. If I walked out of the house like this, nobody would say, "Oh, what color do you have on your left and what are you using on your right?" They would just say, "My, those are beautiful shades you have on." And I would say, "Yeah, this one was 28 and this one was 3.99. Which would you choose?" So, again, Gwen's palette is a little more refined or finely milled. The e.l.f. palette is still high quality, top notch. You know, for a drugstore under $10 product, it's just remarkable. So, you know, I had a blast doing this because I was dying. I opened these up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know these are so similar. I can do this. And I was super excited to try it, and it really worked out well. So anyways, and I have been talking, and during my break while while my battery was recharging, I ate a piece of salmon and drank a glass of water, and I have not touched up this Hydra Bomb lip gloss from Makeup Revolution. So look at that. I mean, it is just still pristinely present. It's shiny, it's color dense, it's not sticky. It barely got on my glass. I mean, this stuff is definitely the bomb. So I will be going back for some more of these. I'm really excited about these. I have to show you, I have another video coming up. I have to show you my Too Faced that I just picked up on sale at Sephora. And I bet it's going to give this Hydra Bomb by Makeup Revolution a run for its money. Beautiful color, too. Ooh. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope you had fun doing this. What should I call it? Which was where? I'll have to think of a name for when I do this, because it's comps. I wouldn't say it's a dupe. It's comps. To me, I don't really do dupes. I do comps because things are comparable. Colors are comparable. Formulations are comparable. But, you know, there's always a sort of a little bit of a difference. So I want to leave room for that. And I don't want to take away from one and, you know, exploit another. I just want to show you what, if you have this, you can do this, or if you have that, you can do that. So, you know, dupes, comps, whatever you want to call it, they are sisters. I forgot to let you know about the mascara. So the Milk Mascara, I actually like it better than the Milani Tubing It mascara that I did a video on the other day. So that mega whopper of a wand really felt nice. It grabs the lashes, it extends them nicely. Let's see, I don't know if you can actually see it, but I did not have clumping. I didn't have it gooping. Went onto my bottom lashes very nicely. All in all, it was wonderful. Another score, I like it. And that came together with this little milk in the cheek and lips that I will never use as cheek and lips. Came together in a birthday kit from Sephora that they give you a choice of or whatever, and I chose this. So I love these two. These were very exciting to try. This blended so nicely on top of the Bare Minerals original foundation, which is the powder, the mineral powder foundation. I mean, look, it's still going strong. It's just so pretty. Not that it's been that long. It's been about an hour and a half. So this is a win. I will look into what other colors they have. I am very happy with this color, which was the Werk with an E. But I am going to check out more of those because that's really beautiful. And I have the Wet n Wild that I haven't done yet either, but It's a Sun Bomb blush. Okay, so I think that was it. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, I know what I meant to try. Forgot to do it at the time for the cheeks, so I'm going to do it now. It is the Clinique highlighter, and I bought this with my Black Honey. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And it's such a happy, pretty flower. I have their, I can't remember now what it's called, but it's Pop blushes, Pop something. And I have like 4 of them because those things are crazy good. So this, I was very, Cheek Pops, that's what they're called. So the Cheek Pop blushes, and this is the Cheek Pop highlighter. I don't know if you can grab that, but so I wanted to give this a try because I got this in and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And where is my highlighter brush? Don't know what happened to my highlighter brush, so we're going to improvise with this smaller Bare Minerals blush brush, and I think it'll be fine. So there it is on the brush, just a very little bit. Leaving my glasses on for this. Okay, so that gives a very, very nice, subtle, oh, what a beautiful subtle glow. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did not expect to like this that much. Wow. I don't even need to put any more on, but I'm so tempted to just because it's so pretty. Okay, just a little teeny more. A little teeny bit more. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm so glad I went back to that. Hold up, I think I have a new favorite highlighter. That is just so gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my. I didn't even put it anywhere else. Rubbing the excess onto that area. But whoa. Okay. Clinique, thank you. I think I like this better than my Tarte. And I love my Tarte. But this is just remarkably soft. What a beautiful sheen. It is literally just a little kiss of a glow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I'm loving this whole face today. Gwen, Elf, Clinique, Makeup Revolution, Bare Minerals, NYX. Anyway, okay. Please don't forget to subscribe and share my channel. Okay, so anyways, have a great afternoon, and I will see you next time.